Namaste friends, welcome to Learn with J, empowered by Magic Needles. This day I am here with a special stitch which is worked in the front loop and the back loop of the previous row stitches. We're going to place single crochets, one in the front loop and the other in the back loop. So let us see how it is worked. For demonstration, I am going to use cyan green Hobby Store Aran yarn, which is 100% premium acrylic anti-pill, medium weight 4 and with color code 2022. The recommended hook size is somewhere between 4.5 to 5.5, but it works fine with 6 mm too. It works fine with 4 mm too. Okay, now I am going to use 5 mm hook. To make this stitch, we need multiples of 2 stitches, that is even number of stitches, or odd number of chains. So let me make the foundation chains and get back to you. I have made 17 foundation chains. Place a single crochet in the second chain from the hook. I am going to work in the back loop now. So let me make this stitch a little tighter. Yes. Then place one single crochet in each of the back loops of every chain. You should have 16 at the end of this first row. Because I have taken 17 chains and started working from the second one, I will have 16 single crochets. I shall complete 16 single crochets and get back to you. I have crocheted 16 single crochets. For row 2, chain 1 and turn. And begin by placing your first single crochet in the front loop, second in the back loop of the next stitch, then work single crochet in the front loop, work the next in the back loop, work in the front, work your SC in the back loop, work SC in the front loop, work in the back loop. So you will be ending with SC in the back loop on the last stitch. So when I shall meet you when I come to the end of this row, continue placing your single crochets in the front loop and back loop alternatively. My last stitch in the back loop of the last stitch of the first row, chain 1 and turn. Chain 1 does not count as a stitch here. If you are not placing your single crochet in the first front loop of the very first stitch, you need not chain 1. Directly you can make a single crochet under both and have the stitches within these 2 single crochets at both the ends. Because we are starting with a single crochet in the front loop of the very first stitch, we are making chain 1 and turning. So now place your single crochet in the front loop. Row after row you have to repeat this. So start with single crocheting in the front loop of the first stitch, then alternate with back loop, front loop, back loop, front loop till the end of the row. So you may ask why we have to do this stitch. We can directly place single crochets under both the loops. That gives a different pattern, and that when you work all single crochets in a normal way, the fabric becomes little thicker and little firm based on the hook that you use. This stitch gives a very stretchy look and it stretches very nicely, and it has very good pattern developing also, and it looks good. It looks different from the other stitches, that is normal SC. So in the last stitch I have placed my single crochet, and be sure that there are 16 stitches here. Yes, chain 1 and turn. It is always a very good practice to count the number of stitches at the end of every row. You should develop your own technique, either counting in groups of 5 or 10 or whatever. You can also place your stitch marker if you are working very large projects, so that you don't have to rip open after working many rows or something like that. Okay, so this 1 minute of counting helps a lot in your pattern development. So again I have chain 1 and turn. So SC in the front loop, SC in the back loop. So continue the pattern in this way. This is how the stitches work, and it will look like this. Once this is a small swatch, 5-inch square swatch, and this is how it looks. Stretchy, it's little airy also. You can see those very tiny diamonds created here. These tiny diamonds give a very good look when you wear the product made out of this particular stitch. So thank you friends for watching this video. Have a great day. Do subscribe to Magic Needles YouTube channel, and do not forget to hit on the bell icon so that you're notified as and when we upload new videos. Have a great day friends. Bye for now.